Hey guys, and welcome to Monday. I'm sorry if I'm really not into this today either. Yesterday was so bad, and not only that, I'm having to clean up the house a bit, having some family come down for a situation. For those who probably know, the Valonia area of Arkansas, Mayflower and Valonia, and all the way up northeast, from that spot, had been hit by a tornado. This really, I just don't know what to do anymore. I really just don't know. I've been preventing myself last night from, when I heard what happened, I was preventing myself from grabbing that shark tooth and having to harm myself again. I had to prevent myself from doing that. It took a lot for me to not do that. It took a lot. It took a lot of my energy, a lot of my strength to hold myself back. But today, I'm going to talk about the tornadoes. I'm going to talk about tornadoes today. For those who live everywhere else, you guys are probably pretty lucky that you guys don't have tornadoes like we do down here in the South. You guys are very lucky. These tornadoes are seriously deadly when it comes to Arkansas. It's very deadly, very dangerous. Not like other places where you can possibly avoid because, oh, you have a storm cellar. Yeah, tornado is not going to stop that anymore. A storm cellar is not going to protect you. If you do have a storm cellar, it has to be severely bolted down. The door has to be severely bolted down. And you have to have another way out, other than through that door that you go in. You have to find another way out. I think, like, the safest thing is to have, like, a tunnel, basically. If you have a tunnel, like, you can probably have a door that is hidden in the house, like in the floor. Do that. Have a door that's hidden in the floor, and it'll lead right to the storm cellar where you are gonna be safe. The outside has to be secure. You have to be sure it's secure. Otherwise, you all are gonna get out. Otherwise, things are gonna happen that you don't want to happen. Ever since I was little, I had always wanted to be a meteorologist. Ever since I started watching Twister, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to chase down tornadoes in case some of my loved ones got hurt. But because of the tornado that hit Valonia, we did lose a loved one. He protected his family. He protected his wife and his kids. It's just actually really hard to talk about. His sister and my brother and their kids are gonna come down here, and they're gonna stay with us for a while. So all the vlogs that I'm gonna be doing for this time are just gonna be instructions. I'm gonna have to stay silent. I hate staying silent, but I'm going to have to stay silent for a while. I know I already have to stay silent for this. And I have to stay silent when I get my wisdom teeth out. It's just... If you live in an area that is susceptible to tornadoes, if tornadoes are most found in your area, seek shelter as soon as the sky is green, or whatever color. If it's dark and you can't see anything, but the winds are blowing so hard, seek shelter now. During storms, seek shelter, because you don't know what's going to happen. A tornado is really no laughing matter. No storm is a laughing matter. Because who knows, you may be the next one to lose your life. Or you may be the next one to lose a loved one. So many people have lost loved ones already. And we don't want this to happen anymore. No more of this. No more. But tornadoes, like I said, are very dangerous, very deadly. No matter what the Fujita scale says. The Fujita scale goes from 1 to 5. The 5 being the deadliest, the most dangerous. But all the research that I did on tornadoes when I was in junior high is completely different. The Fujita scale can go up to a 12, and nobody would know it. A 12 is the end of the world, basically. It would be the end of everybody. Unless you manage to stay hidden for so long, you would be the only survivor left. But we have family coming in for their brother's death. I just seriously can't believe this happened. I really can't believe it. I had a migraine yesterday. Actually, I had a stomach ache in the morning because of the storm. Because I was woken up at like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning because it was storming outside. I saw thunder. I heard thunder. I saw lightning. And my stomach was hurting. No, it wasn't because I was close to that time. No. But then, when we went to church, I started getting a headache. And the storm was gradually getting worse. I realized that after it passed through Bologna, that it had gone, that it disappeared. And then my heart started hurting because something happened. I was talking to a friend about it yesterday. While she and I were role-playing, we used like our normal talk in parentheses. And I told her about it. I told her that my sister-in-law's brother didn't make it through this tornado. He did not make it. I wish he did. He's a brother to me too. And I would say, I told my sister, my other sister-in-law, my sister-in-law's sister, she's still my sister-in-law. All of my sister-in-law's family are my in-laws. But I told her that one day we're going to get together. It's her sisters, and me. I already wrote my letter. But I need the other 3 to write theirs. I would say I'm going to do this for the vlog, but I can't. I can't record this on the vlog because this is more of a privacy thing. But I had done this with 5 other letters that I had written. But once we get together, and once we read out our letters, we're going to burn them. because it is said that your loved ones will read it when you burn the letter. The entire letter will go up in smoke to the heavens, and your loved ones will read it. There are 5 up there that I know, and now 6. Well, 2 of the 5 are couples. Both my grandparents on my mom and my dad's side. So, I'm asking you guys now, religious or not, I don't care how you do it, but pray for my sister-in-law's family, and pray that they all make a speedy recovery through this tragic time that they lost. My sister-in-law is losing their brother. My mother and father-in-law, which is my sister-in-law's parents, lost their son. And his family, his kids and his wife, that lost a father and a husband. Please keep them in your thoughts, and I would greatly appreciate it if you could. And keep yourself safe. If any suspicious activity goes on in your area with the sky or with the ground, if you're in an area that witnesses like a lot of different natural disasters like tornadoes or tsunamis or earthquakes, keep yourself safe. Because like I had said, we don't want to lose another one. We can't lose another one. We cannot lose any more people out there. This thing is a serious tragedy. These storms are serious. If you live in an area in the south, specifically that goes through Tornado Alley, is what we call it. Get yourself, save up money, save up. If you don't have a storm cellar, save up. If you don't have a basement, save up to get one. Get a storm cellar if you don't have one, or if you don't have a basement, save up your money to be able to install a storm cellar. You will be safe. And I'm saying this also to my sister-in-law's brother's wife, who had gotten injured. His daughters had gotten injured. But we're glad that they're okay. But keep his family and my sister, keep his kids and his wife in your thoughts. Keep my sister, his biological family in your thoughts. Just keep them in there, please. I'm asking you to do this for me. And not only that, I think they could use the prayers. If you can, religious or not, I don't care how you do it, but if you are religious, please pray for them. And please pray for everyone else who had been hit by that tornado in northern Arkansas, northeastern Arkansas. For those people who had been, for those cities and for those counties that had been hit by just that one tornado, please help them. And for those who don't know, Valonia is completely gone again. There was a time where it happened before. And that was years ago. It took them so long to rebuild it, and now it's gone again. It took them so long to get everything back up on its feet. But those kids who are going to that school are going to have to find another school to go to. They're going to have to be transferred to another school. That school is demolished. It's gone. Every house out there is gone. Pray for the people that were living in Bologna. Pray for them. Help them out. Because we don't know who's going to be next. It's the same with earthquakes. We don't know who's going to be hit next with it. Help them out. Send out word in any way possible. Help the families. Help everybody. So for the next maybe couple weeks or so, maybe next few days or so, I'm going to be silent. All you're going to get for the next few days or longer are going to be instructions on different origami. I will personally post the instructions, but that's all you're going to get for vlogs for each day. I'm staying silent until then, until this all passes over. Thank you for watching, and in Stephen George fashion, let's meet back tomorrow, shall we, for instructions.